I totally Heath Ledgered her and sang to her. I was like, Julia, you're just too good to be true. Hi, I'm Isabelle Fuhrman, and I am playing Expensive Taste Test with Cosmo. I hope that I have expensive taste, but I also think I just like things that are not very expensive but seem expensive.
I think you're gonna do this.
On a scale of Catherine Newton to Kristen Wiig, I feel like I might fall somewhere in between. I'm hoping for the best, but we'll see. We have some cowboy boots, and I can smell them from here. These are very gold and very shiny. These are definitely more of a Miley Cyrus hoedown throwdown type of cowboy boot, circa Hannah Montana. And these ones definitely seem more, these are softer. They have like a suede. These also, the smell from these is really strong. Like you can smell the leather from here. And this one doesn't smell like anything. It has a leather lining, but the inside is not. And I think the sole of the shoe is rubber and this is leather. I feel like even though these are fabulous, these are the more expensive ones. Great, yay! These are really cute. We have two different kinds of olives that seem to be a classic martini olive. These ones are much darker in color, and these ones are much lighter. Okay, I'm gonna smell them. Very olivey. More subtle, we're gonna squeeze them. Squeeze the olives. All right, I'm gonna start over here. These are very nice. I feel like a better olive is nicely salted, but not too briny or acidic. And this doesn't feel very acidic. Now I'll try this one. I've actually never had an olive this color, so that's what's throwing me off, I think. And this one tastes very subtle too. Okay, now I'm gonna like, look at them. This is hard. The texture's better though on these. I'm gonna say these. I'm right, oh good. I really like these, they're really good. Chokers inspired by Orphan. I had custom ones for Orphan. I have them from both movies. And when we were making the second movie, there was a whole panic because the archives at Warner Brothers did not have the original ribbons. And even though they told me not to take them when I was 10 years old, I took a pair. Okay, this choker right here, the flower and a little pearl. And we have this choker right here. So this choker has a heart with a vine around it. It's very romantic and dark and twisted. Definitely something I could see my character in Orphan wearing. This one's super cute. This one is soft. The lining underneath the ribbon is not as pleasant to the touch. It's a little grainy, a little rough. It's a good clasp though, I gotta say, good quality clasp. But the metal is very, very light. And this is like, she's a little robust, this one. The lining of this is really soft and beautiful, a little like silky. It's also heavy. This is very heavy. It's definitely heavier. And then this has two clasps. So this puppy ain't going nowhere. It's just gonna stay on for the whole night. And this one definitely is a little more like, saucy. So I feel like this one is the more expensive one. Girl knows her chokers.
You worked with Julia Stiles on that movie. What was it like?
First of all, when Julia Stiles was cast, I went back and watched all of my favorite movies from my childhood. 10 Things I Hate About You and Save the Last Dance, and I've just been such a fan of hers for so many years. We really just bonded. And then after we did Orphan together, I just actually starred in her directorial debut, Wish You Were Here, which comes out next year. And when we did Wish You Were Here, we filmed in a stadium, and Julia was like directing on the field, and we were getting ready in the stands with hair and makeup. And I totally Heath Ledgered her and sang to her. I was like, Julia, you're just too good to be true.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
And she was like, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, this is sparkling water. This is something I drink a lot of. This one looks much more bubbly than this one. So you just start. It's really bubbly, which doesn't always mean that it's more expensive, I found. A subtler bubble sometimes means that it's more expensive. This one definitely has a subtler bubble. I'm gonna remove the straws for a moment, actually, because I think this is affecting the effervescence of the water. Okay. Can I guess the type?
Yeah.
This one came out of a plastic and this one came out of a glass bottle. This one's more expensive. Wow, yes! So we have two pairs of earrings here, both dangly variety. Oh, wow, those are different. These ones have a lot of little stones on them. These are very fun. And these have less, but these are, wow, these are heavier. Should we try them on? I feel like we should maybe try them on. Both of them have different clasps. This one has like a little plastic clasp, which might be a dead giveaway. What do you think? I feel light. This is much heavier. It's also heavier. Ooh. I really like these. I can feel the weight. I would say that these ones are the more expensive ones. Cool. Gouda makes me think of She's the Man. I like Gouda.
My favorite's Gouda.
Okay. Well, first off, they have a different color, both of them. This one is definitely a little more yellow in color. They say that when something like milk or butter is yellow, it's grass-fed, so it's more expensive, but I don't know. We're gonna try them and see. Delightful. That one's definitely has more personality. More personality doesn't always mean more expensive. Sometimes cheese can overcompensate and try and have more personality so it can be more appreciated. This is definitely more subtle. So I feel like this is something that a lot of people would enjoy. But the texture is creamier on this one. I think this one's more expensive. Wow. I was really sweating on that one. Okay, cool. So we have two tinted moisturizers. Very different packaging. This is like a plastic sort of packaging. Very light. And then there's this one, which is much heavier. It's got a glass packaging to it. Wow, it's a nice little well-made cap. This one's ready to party too, though. We'll try them. I just don't, what if it like attacks me? Okay, there we go. So this one is very soft. It's tinted moisturizer though, it's not a foundation. I feel like a real beauty influencer right now. You see the pigmentation, really good color, good coverage, it seems. Okay, we're gonna do the other one. This one just feels like fancy. Oh, wow. And then this one, more creamy, kind of like the cheese. That was a dead giveaway on the cheese. They both have like a shine to them, but this one has a shine in it, and I feel like this is just shiny because it's waiting to be powdered. I'm gonna smell it. Oh, I actually know that smell. Yeah, this one's definitely more expensive. I'm wrong? No. I mean, my hand feels really like exponentially softer now than this one. And it could just be that now that I know it's more expensive, I'm gonna decide it's nicer. This is red wine. I have a lot of pressure riding on this because I have people in my life who really love red wine and have told me and taught me a lot about red wine. I'm hoping that it wasn't for nothing. So I'm gonna start by smelling it. Very fruity. This one's not as fruity. It has a little grapey to it, but that's also what wine is made of. All right, now we're gonna try it. I've had this before, I'm pretty sure. I think I know. This is much sweeter. This is gonna be a hard one. Okay. I'm just gonna guess this one's more expensive. I'm wrong. I'm never gonna hear the end of this, but it's true. With wine, sometimes cheaper wine is just better. That's just a fact. So I got a 6 out of 8. I don't feel bad, but I don't feel as incredible as I was hoping I would feel. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm still sweating. Thank you so much for watching me on Cosmo Expensive Taste Test, and go see my new movie, Horizon: An American Saga, Chapter 2 in theaters. Da, 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 da. I've watched these a lot.